All right, so I was just editing this video and the news about Kevin Durant dropped. Well, I might make this a separate video. So the last video that I posted, that's the one I was editing. Anyways, Kevin Durant is a Houston Rocket. That's insane. It's crazy. My first thoughts on the trade are, I mean, it was a good trade. I think it was a very good trade. We get, let me turn this down. We get like an actual go-to scorer, right? That's like literally the one thing that we needed. We did lose Jalen Green, who I think still has potential, but Reed and Cam can be our future scorers. And y'all already know, I think Amen is the best player on the team, like is going to be the best player on the team. So Cam or Reed or both can be like our go-to scorers. And I like both of them. We lost Dylan Brooks. You know, he was a really good shooter. I think we do need to add some shooting to the team. I would love to try and get like Cam Johnson. I don't know, like somebody like that even. Just for the bench kind of. But we also kept Fred too. Fred, I hope, has a reduced role. Anyway, overall, I thought it was like a really great trade. KD is going to open up the floor for Şengün. Şengün's going to get so many more assists now with KD on his team. KD will open the floor for Amen. Our double big lineup, and then we have our triple big lineup with Jabari, Şengün, and Steven Adams. We can now do a lineup with Amen at the 1, who's 6'7" and a 7 foot. He has a 7 foot wingspan, right? KD at the 2, who's 6'11", if not taller. Jabari at the 3, right? Şengün at the 4, and Steven Adams at the 5. That is an insanely tall lineup. That's an insanely tall lineup. That doesn't, you know, like last year when we did the ultra big lineup against the Warriors in the playoffs, we kind of lost all scoring ability because Tari was the guy instead of KD, right? It was Amen, Tari, Jabari, Şengün, and Adams. Now you replace Tari with KD. Oh my, we're gonna be so good. We're gonna be so good. I mean, I'm calling it. The Rockets win a championship in the next 2 years, right? That's my guess. I think, okay, as for like the future, I guess, because I don't want to just win one championship. I want to win like, you know, multiple. I want to be a dynasty if we can. I think we extend KD hopefully to a like non-max contract. I know a lot of people think he's going to get the max. I actually don't. I kind of think he'll be willing to take a pay cut. But anyway, I really think Amen is going to be our best player. Şengün, I think, is a great second option on a championship team. Like, I think he can be that, especially with his defensive improvements, and then maybe he can get a 3-ball this summer. But anyway, I think Cam and Reed are going to be, well, even Jabari. I think Cam, Reed, and Jabari are like our wild cards. Meaning one of them really needs to develop into like a third scorer, right? Reed's a really good shooter, but he's not super confident and he's small, you know. Cam is just kind of stupid, to be honest, at times. He's a really good scorer, though. And then Jabari just can't make his own shot. Jabari said that he's trying to make his own shot, though, so I think Jabari maybe could get a bit better. Cam just needs to make better decisions, right? And KD is the perfect person to teach him that. And Reed just needs to be more confident. I want Reed to like kind of replace Fred in the future. And hopefully, eventually, like when KD retires, we have like Reed and Amen starting, but like they kind of split the point guard role. So them two, we got Tari, Jabari, and Şengün as our starting 5, right? Or maybe no. I'd still probably put Tari on the bench. He's a great 6-man. I put Cam in there. I'll put Cam in there, right? And we still, with the trade too, like we gave up 5 second-round picks and the 10th pick this year, which I don't care about the 10th pick or the second-round picks, but we kept all of Phoenix's future picks, right? And so if you don't know, the Harden trade, we got all Brooklyn's picks, right? And then this past year we traded all of the Brooklyn picks back to Brooklyn and got the Phoenix picks from them, because when they traded KD to Phoenix, they got all of Phoenix's picks, right? And those picks are so valuable because Phoenix is going to suck the next 5 years or whatever. So even if Cam, Jabari, or Reed, or all 3 of them, they don't like pan out, and we really only have Amen and Şengün as our like long-term, like really good options for like stars or like, you know, our best players, we can still go out and get someone in the future. That's what people don't understand. Like we're so perfectly set up. Raphael Stone, he's our GM. He's a genius. Like I saw a tweet. It's by Bias Houston, if you know who that is. He says, we moved off the most volatile starter, probably in the league. We retained all of our future draft capital and got Kevin Durant. Like, he called it an absolute masterclass of a trade, and I completely agree. This is crazy. Anyways, sorry to tack it on at the end of a video. Maybe I'll do a separate video. I don't really know yet. But I just had to get my thoughts out. But yeah, I'm excited for KD. We're winning a championship. Go Rockets.